Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Microsoft Office Learning. Today I'm going to discuss with you very important formula in Excel. Today formula is Countifs function. There is two functions, there is a Countif and the Countifs function. Countif function is a simple function where we just define the one criteria, whereas Countifs function it caters the multiple criteria. Sometime in Excel we need to define the more than one criteria to get the result. So let's get onto the data and see how it works. There are the four columns: employee name, joining date, attendance, and residence. So let's start writing the formula. So is equal to COUNT. You will see at the bottom on the number 5 position there is a Countifs function. If I press tab, so it will select for me. The first thing you can see in the formula as well, I need to define the criteria range. What is the first criteria range? My first criteria range column is this joining date. I click on this first cell and drag till the bottom and I'll fix on it. If I press F4, so it will fix for me. Why I'm fixing it? Because I want my formula to work in this range. Next thing is comma, and now I need to define the criteria. What the formula will look for. The formula will look for this criteria. I wrote down the criteria here. Criteria 1 is 2016. So I click on this cell, so it will call its reference cell. Now there is a turn to write down the another criteria, comma. The second criteria range is attendance column. So if I click on it and drag till the bottom cells and now press F4 to fix the range, now the comma, and now I need to define the second criteria. What is the second criteria? Second criteria is 80%. The employee having the attendance 80%, I need to have a count of these employees. Now I have defined the two criteria. I can go for the criteria as many as I want. I define the true criteria. I can define another criteria as well. How can I define another criteria? Just press comma and now I need to define the criteria range number 3, which is the residence. So if I select on this F4 and now again comma, I need to define the criteria number 3, which is here. I wrote it down as Manchester. Now what I did, first I defined the criteria range and then I defined the criteria, then again criteria range and then criteria range and then criteria. Here I catered the 3 different criteria in one formula. So at the end I'll just press the close of bracket and then press enter. So it's giving me the count of 2. What was my criteria? My criteria was the employee whose joining date is 2016 and whose attendance is 80% and who live in Manchester. Give me the count of those employees who fulfill all 3 criteria. So now you can see in this range there are only 2 employees. First employee is Alex, whose joining date is 2016, attendance is 80% and residence of Manchester. And second one is the Roscoe, whose joining date is 2016, 80% attendance and lives in Manchester. So there are only 2 employees who meet all these criteria. So how the formula works? The formula look into the criteria range according to the criteria which we define and give us the count. Here I want to have a count of the employees who joined in 2016, have the attendance of 80% and live in Manchester. So it's giving me the count of 2. So I wrote down the formula here. This is equal to Countifs. First thing is the range in which the formula will look for, comma, and then criteria, comma, the range 1, comma, and then again criteria. So we can give the as many as criteria we want. It depends on the data. It depends on the table where we are working. So This is how this formula works. If you like this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe my channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos. So I'll see you guys in next video.